So I have a good goal for this month, or well, actually, it should be a goal for this whole year for me specifically, and that's to focus on auto-regulation. For whatever reason, I like to smash myself into the ground, and maybe once in a blue moon, I will auto-regulate and pull back, and then I'll feel good because of that, but then go right back into my head-smashing ways. So auto-regulation is a skill, and it's a skill that I don't practice, or I'm not good at it. So I think I want to practice it this month, probably this year, and hopefully, see that I can still progress with my goals without, smashing my body into the ground. So yeah, that'll be my goal for this month. So I did try to practice auto-regulation this morning during my lifting session, and I want to say I was semi-successful. The warm-up sets and the main part of it was good. I felt like I stopped when I should have stopped, regardless of what I wanted to hit today. But then the last set on all of the lifts, I overdid it. But but just a little bit. So, that's the whole point of this, is to practice auto-regulation so that I don't do that anymore, or learn not to do that. But anyways, my lifting session is done. So here we go. Happy place. Day number 2. Good to go. You guys all have a great Monday. So day 2 of auto-regulation, and I think that was a success. So day 2 of auto-regulation, and I think that was a success. I came downstairs, warmed up, and then threw everything that I wanted to do today completely out the window. I just wasn't feeling it. Even though it looked like fun yesterday when I was writing it out, this morning I was like, don't do it. Don't smash yourself into the ground. Don't. So I changed it up and did kind of like an EMOM, like interval type of training. And even that I adjusted halfway through, which I would have never done before. I was just falling off pace, and I told myself, I was like, you don't want to, go through it and then become very mediocre intervals at the end. You want to bring the intensity every round. So halfway through, I adjusted what I was doing, and actually it worked out. I felt like I did every interval very intensely. So I was happy about that. So as a side note, I decided to test my farmer's carry with my 40-pound dumbbells at the end of my training session, and I totally smashed my old time. So I'm going to take that as a positive note that, if I kind of auto-regulate and don't smash myself into the ground, I'll have the energy and ability to do other things like PR my farmer's carry time. So I was pretty happy about that. That was a good high-intensity training session, even though it's kind of hard to auto-regulate with such intensity, but it was good. So, happy place day 3. I'm very happy about today. You guys all have a great day. So another day practicing auto-regulation, and I think I did okay this morning. My motto right now is 2 in the tank, and that means that I'm going to always leave 2 reps in the tank no matter what the rep scheme is. So if I'm going for like a heavy single, essentially it would be like a heavy triple, because I would do 1 rep and be able to do 2 more, but I would stop at the single. So anyways, this morning my snatches went pretty well. I was doing 5s and 4s and 3s and 2s, always with the right goal in mind of the 2 in the tank. And then when it got to the heavy single, which should have been a heavy triple, yeah, my competitive nature took over, and yeah, I did that wrong. I actually went for like a heavy single, but I'll learn. Okay, so weightlifting session done. Happy place day 4. And even though I kind of messed up that rep scheme, I had fun. And you know what? That's really the whole goal. I also did, a long conditioning session. So day 4 there as well. And I feel good now. I feel good for leaving 2 in the tank and not beating myself up. You guys all have a great weekend and be safe out there. So normally Saturdays are my rest day, where I still come downstairs, but I just, do kind of like stretches and like blood flow stuff on my assault bike, very slow recovery stuff. But I was feeling so good this morning that I decided to do a whole bunch of body weight exercises. I did some strict pull-ups, some push-ups, some lunges, and yeah, normally that just wouldn't feel like something I'd want to do on my rest day. So I'm going to say that the auto-regulation is already paying off, and that it feels good to feel good. Yeah. So it's that time again. Time to play What's in the Box. So I'll have to hold it closed because I kind of already opened it, but voila. Yep. Oh, come on, hand. Do your work. So, yep. Only I could get, excited about Lego base plates. You have to understand that those base plates are really hard to find, and I use them for my minifig collection, so when they pop up on eBay, I just have to snag them. So as an example of like what I use the base plates for, might as well just show you. Got them here. I will be putting them upstairs in the area that they belong. So let's see. Well, let me do this. Put those down there. But yeah, I mean, they kind of look like this. Well, minus that guy. Let's see. Let's grab marble. So yeah, they're kind of like all my minifigs chilling on base plates inside a nice little acrylic container.